Hey everyone, ZykeVX here, and you heard it right. I'm gonna talk about Devil May Cry. It has been a hot minute. While I have not posted about it in a while, I still very much so love the franchise. I did reactions and live streams with Devil May Cry 5 and 1, not to mention plethora of videos on the games, especially Devil May Cry 4. Naturally, spoilers are here, so yeah, warned I guess. It's a nutshell, so we'll go fast. Episode 1 begins very much like you would expect. It's a setup story. Lady's father dresses as a rabbit and steals the Force Edge that is locked inside a museum in the Vatican for some reason. Maybe Sparta left it for Dante or Virgil to reach it eventually, instead of hiding it in the Demon Realm. Or it was in between the realms, I don't remember anything. Anyway, or at least what I assume is Lady's father, because Devil May Cry 3, because he's the one that sets up the story. He hires some goons and goes on mayhem on them. A very nice introduction to our rabbit foe villain. I did enjoy his design very much, though a Jester costume would also have done the trick, albeit could have been a bit silly. We're then introduced by the Plasma, DMC1's enemy, a very common enemy that can shapeshift but never become normal looking, only blue electricity plasma thingy. Here it also cannot divide like its game counterpart. It lures Dante as a baby and later as Virgil, though it's unclear as to what happened to the actual baby. Dante fights the first Devil May Cry 3 enemies to save the baby. It's a very awesome action set piece, though there's no rebellion in there, though that claw attack reminded me more of the Faust than the Hellsprite. Nero's still using normal guns instead of ebony and ivory. Later he's in some cantina, which is another callback to the Devil May Cry 3 manga, much like the old Rabbit's design. And later, against Plasma, he does do some Devil May Cry 2 moveset, which is noteworthy since he's mainly using guns at this point. There's even a cool first-person view of the gunslinger style as well. Very awesome. Just like the game, Plasma swells up and explodes when defeated, except not really, he just becomes a bat like the game and flies away. In the government side of things, they insert Quantum Mumbo Jumbo to explain the demonic magic, just like Ant-Man did in the Marvel. Batman, or the Vice President, hunts down some cameos, Lucia included, and Enzo here is similar to the Enzo of the Bayonetta universe. Maybe it's the same, we'll see. And we end the episode with Dante doing a similar Dance Revolution with his Devil May Cry 5 cutscene, except the hat. A very fun episode. And episode 2 begins with the recruitment of the Goon Squad. We get introduced to the Captain Commando Commandos led by Mary, who we shall henceforth call as woman as opposed to lady, because you know, she is a big girl who swears a lot. There's a minor flashback to when Dante was a kid, when Eva was giving the DMC Devil May Cry pendant to him for safekeeping. So the action starts. This episode is filled to the brim with trickster style as Dante teleports back and forth, dodging everything. There are also very cool and stylish callbacks, such as the pool balls, trick shots from Devil May Cry 3, also a couple of taunts, with one of them being Nero's, which makes sense since this is Nero cosplaying as Dante. Seriously, that voice option doesn't add up. The jukebox makes an appearance as well. What steals the show, however, is Woman's infamous Sparta retelling. Such a scene was completely and outrageously stripped from his Devil May Cry 3 self into the edgy in DMC Devil May Cry. Mundus looks awesome in his DMC1 appearance though. Seriously, I want to play as Sparta so bad. It was amazing to see Sparta in action animated format. We even get to see an Pusa from Devil May Cry 5, if I'm not mistaken. Dante does a round trip there, so there's that. They fight, we get some Devil May Cry 3 callback when a woman jumps over Dante, when she rains down on him, and naturally the grenade that caught me off guard sometimes during the boss fight against Lady in DMC3. She does get the foot dive, drop on him like Nero and Doctor Doom did all those years ago. And then the episode ends after she stuns him. That honestly did not bother me. I know I had some troubles with the lady boss fight, so it's okay. It's writing contrivances, so the cursing did bother me a lot more so. Next video we'll go over episodes 3 and 4. Let's see what the story brings.